So you're moving to Warrensburg or you're PCSing to Whiteman Air Force and you don't know what neighborhood to live in. Hopefully I can help you with that. Today, we're continuing my two-part series, 10 of the best subdivision and neighborhoods in Warrensburg, Missouri. Stay tuned. And don't forget to like and subscribe right down below because I make a new video every single week and you're going to want to get notified. Also, if you're coming here and you have questions, do not hesitate to reach out and send me a text. Send me an email, give me a phone call. I am one of those weird old people that like talking on the phone, so you can call me, I don't mind. But do not hesitate to reach out because I love talking to people. Today we are continuing our wonderful journey of 10 of some of the best neighborhood subdivisions in Warrensburg. And today, to start off this video, which is part 2, part 1 I already did, 1 through 5. So these are in no particular order. So to start off, we're going to start with number 1, Lake Ridge. And this is a really, really cute subdivision. It's also really big, and it involves a lake. So there is a lake in the subdivision. What I really like about Lake Ridge is there are all different styles of houses, and the neighborhood is really large, but it's really well kept. And it's affordable. So you can find, for example, I helped actually recently a client find a 5-bedroom, 3-bath house for under $400,000, and it was almost 4,000 square feet. So it's a giant house, it's in this great neighborhood, and the price is affordable. So you can find some really great houses and also some really great fixer-uppers in a beautiful neighborhood, Lake Ridge. Let's drive through and check it out. So one thing I really love about Lake Ridge is the beautiful lake. This lake is very well kept. You can see you can see the aeration fountain out in the middle. So this is actually a very usable lake. So you can swim in it, people fish in it, people go on little paddle boats. So it's a super usable lake versus some other lakes in this town are a little icky. But I really love Lake Ridge. It's a beautiful neighborhood. I also love that there's not much through traffic through this neighborhood. So really the only people driving in here are people that live here. So you don't have any people driving through to get to another neighborhood or get to another part of town, for example. So it's really just the only people in Lake Ridge are people that live in here. So there's tons of kids. And honestly, the houses are just really pretty and really well kept. So this is definitely one of my favorite neighborhoods. I know I say that all the time, but this is one of my favorite neighborhoods, which is bizarre because usually I only love neighborhoods with tons of trees, but I just really love the feel of this neighborhood. It just feels very family friendly and very safe. Okay, moving on to number 2. Here I am at number 2 on our list today. It is Country View. So this subdivision isn't as well known in Warrensburg, but it's really cute and it has a pool. So I always like those subdivisions with like added bonuses. In this one, it has a community pool that's taken care of through the HOA, and the HOA is not expensive. So this subdivision, it doesn't have as many trees and the houses are newer. There's a lot of split levels. There's a lot of ranches, but this subdivision is very nice. It's very well kept. All the houses look great and it's inexpensive. So you can still find a house in this subdivision for around $200,000 up to about $350,000. So it's on the lower end in terms of price, which is nice because there's so many subdivisions in Warrensburg where you're like, oh my gosh, this is great. But then you're looking at a price tag of like $450,000, which for a lot of people is just a little too much, especially with interest rates right now. So this is a great subdivision with great amenities. It's very family friendly and the houses are affordable. So I'm hoping that y'all like it because I think it's really cute. Size-wise, the houses, you'll really find your typical 3-bedroom, 2-bath house in this neighborhood. Sometimes you'll get a little bit bigger, so you can find, 4 bedrooms, the rare 5-bedroom. But for the most part, you're gonna find a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, ranch or split level, and it's gonna be price-wise around $250,000. But it is a great subdivision. Here I am at Iron Horse, number 3 on our list today. And I really like Iron Horse. It's a small subdivision. It's super cute. One thing I really like about it, it's very tidy and houses sell here like that. So the house prices, they're all around in between $200,000 and $300,000. You're looking at 3 to 4 bedroom, 2 bath, cute little yards, kind of the perfect first-time house for lots of different families. And this is a very well-kept neighborhood. So you know that your property values are only going to slowly increase. You're not going to have anyone who has, the off house where it's painted some crazy color and it looks bad. So this is a really cute little neighborhood, and they have great starter homes in this neighborhood. And you know that you're going to be able to sell it fast when you leave. So I've actually sold quite a few houses in this neighborhood, mainly to military families. And they'll stay here for a couple years, and then they'll go to their next duty station, and they'll sell their house and they'll make some money on it. So Iron Horse, always a good subdivision and always a safe bet when looking for a house that maybe you won't stay in for a forever home, but you want to be able to sell it in 3 years and make some money. So here I am at Esquire Estates. This is number 4 on our list. And this is a really beautiful neighborhood. The houses in this neighborhood are very unique looking. They're not quite cookie cutter. And as you can see behind me, big trees. I love me some trees. So it's a smaller neighborhood, but it is mighty. So beautiful houses, beautiful trees, small, secluded, and the pricing on these houses. So you're looking at square footage of between about 2,500 all the way up to about 4,000 square feet. And the houses here between 300 and 450,000. So a little bit higher, a little bit larger, a little bit bigger than the last neighborhood, Iron Horse, that we looked at. But it's a really beautiful neighborhood. Now, this neighborhood didn't make my list last time, and that was because right across from the entrance to this neighborhood, there are some multi-family apartments. And previously they were super sketch and super run down, but someone bought them and has completely redone them. So now they're actually gorgeous and beautiful. I'll show y'all. Hold on. So right across the street, you can see there are some multi-family apartments. And up until literally 6 months ago, these were like derelict looking. There were squatters living in them with broken out windows, and they just looked rough. Now they look beautiful. And that has completely elevated this kind of hidden gem in the middle of Warrensburg, where now it's like, oh wow, this neighborhood is now on my radar. So I'll show y'all. But I don't know, tell me what you think. What do you think of these neighborhoods? Do they deserve to be on my list? Or should other ones be on my list? You be the judge. Let me know in the comments. So we have to pause at this house because this is one of my favorite houses in Warrensburg. It just looks so cool. Like it's an English countryside manor and we're over in Europe somewhere. Anyway, I know I'm ridiculous, but look how pretty it is. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Okay, we'll continue. And last but certainly not least, today we have number 5, Fountain Hills. So this is another really cute, smaller subdivision that's just kind of hidden around Warrensburg. And it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. All of the houses are just gorgeous. Everything's well taken care of. People have really nice lawns, and people take really great pride in their property in this neighborhood. So there are different style houses. Again, there's from raised ranch to 2-story to a little bit more modern. You kind of have a little bit of everything in this neighborhood, but they're all really nice. You're looking square footage wise anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000 square feet, and a price tag from between high 2s, so around $295 all the way up to $450,000. Larger lots, a little more space on the lawns, and yeah, it's just a really cute neighborhood. So Fountain Hills, and kind of like a bonus, is right across you have Fountain Crest, which is just a very small neighborhood, but it's also beautiful. So you have basically both sides of the road are really cute neighborhoods. So I'm a fan. I hope you like all these neighborhoods, and I really hope you like this one, and I hope this gives you an idea of what you can look for in Warrensburg. Now, I will say this list that I do, the top 10 best neighborhoods in Warrensburg, is not in any way or shape close to how many great neighborhoods there are. That's why I say some of, because there's so many great neighborhoods that I've missed, or there's so many great neighborhoods that don't have a name. It's just kind of a grouping, and there's no name to the subdivision, but it's still a great neighborhood. I hope to slowly kind of record every single neighborhood in Warrensburg, but if you guys have an idea of a neighborhood that you really like or you'd like to see a video on, oh my gosh, please reach out. I would love to know, because sometimes it's just me driving around with my car and my little old camera looking for places. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this series of videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe right down below, because I make a new one every week and you're gonna wanna get notified. Also, my contact information is right down there. So if you're coming to Warrensburg, if you're PCSing to Whiteman and you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out and give me a call. I love talking to people. See you next time.